So let's start this video with a big breaking news. And this one is from Carlos Thomas Jr. And it is a very early retirement, which is something nobody expected. Now, in a way, he took the literal advice of Sean Ray, who actually told Carlos to retire after Carlos did not place, as per his own expectations, earlier this year at the Arnold and also Detroit Pro. So the major reason that he gave about his retirement, that was the things he was missing in his life, as he was trying to be the best bodybuilder in the world. And that's the sole thing he was focused on for major part of the past couple of years. Now, bodybuilding is something that does do that to you. So, props to him and massive respect for this decision. And let's be real here. There are some guys in the pro ranks that we all know who also need to take the same step before it's too late. The thing is, I'm not gonna mention any names, but the fans out there, they all know who I'm talking about. Because what most of them are doing at this point is risking some years of their life by constantly using gear, which is something that's always gonna have some consequences, no matter what you do, no matter how safe you are. Yes, as a fan, it was a bad news, as Carlos had some of the most amazing genetics among all of these up-and-coming guys that we saw in the recent past. But the fact is, he was unable to find the right formula to get his condition right. On top of that, he was facing some health concerns, especially when he was very close to that contest-ready shape. And that was also one of the reasons why he was unable to get truly peeled and ripped to the bone. So the placing at Detroit Pro this year, that was the one that must have broken his spirit as a pro bodybuilder, because he was outside of that top 5 in a show which had a weak lineup, which is something that he did not expect. That is why setting up some realistic expectations, especially when you are coming up, that is very important. Now, even to this day, we still have no idea who in his camp told him that it was realistic for him to think that he's gonna be fighting for the top 3 at his first ever Arnold, and that too in such a deep kind of lineup with Derek Sampson and Andrew Jack, also Brendan Carey, who was top 4. And Carlos was comparing himself with a guy like Derek, that he would love to have a comparison with now the reigning Olympia champion. So now that Carlos has closed this chapter of his life, we wish him a very happy retirement and good luck for the next phase of his life. His pro debut at the Texas Pro 2023, when he battled it out against the likes of Andrew Jack and Hunter Labrada, that was the best look of his small pro career. So what did you guys think of Carlos's decision?